Guys and girls, no player ever became great only practicing with the team. So today, we're gonna look at a few simple drills you can do to improve your goal scoring skills. All by yourself with no fancy equipment. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is run through the drills, but afterwards, I'm also gonna give you even more tips for how to score goals. So make sure you watch the entire thing. Let's go. Drill number 1 will improve your first touch, finishing, and that sixth sense of all the great strikers of finding the goal no matter where on the pitch you are. And what you want to do is stand here on the edge of the box with your back towards the goal. Now, you're gonna either throw or kick the ball up in the air, take a first touch, turn as fast as possible, and get a shot off on goal. Like this. Ha! Now, I'm an old and injured player, far from being the most explosive guy to show you any examples here, but the mindset for this drill could be that you have a defender on your back, the ball is coming towards you in the air, and with your first touch, you are trying to create space for yourself to get a shot off on goal. And the most important thing for this to work out is, of course, the first touch. And the key here is to hit the ball as soon as, bam, it touches the floor, for the ball to actually roll nicely on the ground for you to get a shot off. This drill can also be tweaked a little bit depending on your skill level. And for the beginners out there, if you have a difficult time with the whole thing of turning with your first touch and getting a shot off on goal, actually you can start off like this, facing the goal, taking the first touch and repeating the drill. And if you actually are advanced, comfortable, turning with the ball, the next step for you is to do everything faster. And my best tip for that to happen is actually not looking up between the touch and your shot off on goal. Obviously, you looking up to see where the goal is before you actually shoot the ball gives you a quick reference on the goal, but it also takes that tiny millisecond of time, which could be the difference in the defender blocking your shot. Drill number 2 is extremely effective, but luckily for you, one of the most basic things any striker can practice. And it is you dribbling against an imaginary defender, changing your pace and getting a shot off on goal like this. This very simple drill is super effective for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's very easy to tweak. You can set the drill on all areas of the box, left and right, closer and further away from the goal. You can cut inside or outside to try different scoring angles. You get the point. Also, this is one of the most game-like situations you can practice alone at the pitch as a striker. Just imagine you going against the last defender between you and the goal in order to get a shot off on goal. It's also important for me to notice that when you approach the defender and try to do a skill move, you want to use effective and game-like skills. For my beginners out there, approaching the defender and simply going past him, bam, with a tap with the outside of your strong foot will usually do the job. And for the more advanced players out there, you can experiment with body feints or simple step over combinations. No matter what, stay away from elasticos and any kinds of fancy skills we see in FIFA and on the highlight reels. We are trying to improve as strikers and use game-like skills. Now, I want to end this off with generic advice that applies to both drills. Number 1, always practice scoring with both feet. And yes, I do apologize for the lack of examples. With my left foot, I have a bad knee, but all the great strikers out there know how to finish with their strong and their weak foot. So you cannot overlook that ever. Number 2, I know I said this episode is not about having fancy equipment, but if possible, try to bring more footballs when you're practicing out or by yourself. Having more footballs ensures that you don't have to run after the ball after every single shot. And lastly, number 3, please pay attention to this one. Always finish the set. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Always finish the set. Yes, you might not always take the perfect first touch, or you might not be in the ideal position to get a shot off on goal, but always finish that repetition no matter what it takes. In game situations, you're not always gonna be in the perfect position to shoot the ball on goal, but in matches, you're also not gonna stop playing, right? Improving is about spending lots of hours on the pitch, but it's also about the quality within those hours. I know I didn't mention any specific amounts of repetitions for either of the drills, but in general, you want to get a minimum from 50 to 100 repetitions with both feet in all of your individual scoring sessions. Based on your fitness levels and quite frankly, your hunger for improving, you're gonna have to decide for yourself how many repetitions you're gonna make. Just think about it this way. How many repetitions do you think young Cristiano Ronaldo back in his young days did? Do you think he shot the ball 10 or 100 times every single day? Think about that one. And with those words, I'm gonna cut today's episode. Hopefully you guys learned something, and do let me know down in the comment section below if we should make a part 2 for drills you can do with a friend, because obviously bringing a friend along can open a whole new world of opportunities. Also, while you're at it, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and before you bounce, find the link to our Instagram pages down in the description. That's it for today. I'm out.